What's happening, my friends? Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about that UFC 303 presser. McGregor vs Chandler canceled today. I gotta say, not a shocker. As soon as I saw that it was canceled, I assumed that it was Conor McGregor's end, and I was correct. I just had a feeling that it had something to do with Conor. Why do I say that? Well, Conor has a pattern of seemingly being difficult. Maybe it's just how I'm taking it, how I see things. But it's always something with Conor McGregor, whether it's on purpose, whether it's by design, genius on his end to get people talking, to make things interesting. But the fact that this press conference was canceled makes me even more skeptical these guys fight. It makes me skeptical if Conor McGregor even comes back at all. This doesn't inspire confidence, I'll say that. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. Before I gave Conor McGregor the benefit of the doubt, I do view him as a fighter. I do think he has that fire inside of him to compete. You don't make it to the levels and heights he has in mixed martial arts if you don't have that fire, that fighter's thing in you. The guy likes to fight, no doubt about that. But it's an age-old thing. As they say, I think it's a Marvin Hagler quote. I may butcher this, but it's hard to wake up and run at 5 in the morning if you're sleeping on silk sheets. It's like the guy's set for life. He is filthy, filthy rich, could do anything he wants, anything but fight, anything but train hard. Must be hard to motivate yourself, man, especially if you've been champion before multiple times. He has to really have that hunger to come back and prove something to himself, to the fans, that he could become champion again. Maybe set some loftier goals like be a 3rd division champ. That's something to shoot for, that's different, something you've never done, something that nobody's ever done. But with the distractions, the money, everything going on around him, the business dealings, how motivated is Conor McGregor, man? Because if he comes back half-assing it, Chandler's going to spank him. That's even if he steps in the cage to begin with. Right now, I'm even more doubtful. And I know a lot of you guys feel the same way. So here we go again. Things are up in the air. Fights on, fights off, fights on, fights off. How many times are we going to go through this? It's freaking ridiculous already. But I guess we'll find out in the upcoming days what the heck is going on, if the fight is still on. There's rumors out there. Some people are reporting that it's not going to go down. I'm reading stuff about Conor McGregor suffered a minor injury, that the fight is still on. I don't know. These days, when people talk about Conor McGregor fighting again, when I see an announcement, even an official UFC announcement, my response, my internal reaction is always, I'll believe it when I see it. When I see him make that walk down to the cage, when I see him locked in the cage with Chandler or another opponent, I'll believe that he's back. There's a lot of hype and a lot of hoopla on Conor McGregor's return, some of it on his end, some of it UFC marketing, and a lot of times in a funny, ironic way, the fight gods have a funny sense of humor. When guys get hyped up too much, when there's a plan in place, things seem to fall apart. And what I mean by that is a lot of people expect Conor McGregor to smoke Chandler, and it would be crazy if he goes in there and gets absolutely starched. Can't say that it's impossible. And there goes those plans with Conor McGregor back, taking over again. That's life, man. Life has a funny way of humbling people, of having its own plans for you. Or Conor comes back, looks spectacular, smokes Chandler, goes on a continuous career, have some super fights, maybe even win a belt again. We'll see how this all plays out, guys. Thanks for listening or watching. Drop those thoughts. If you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care, my friends.